1-2. Swung on and miss. Fuchs
coming in right side. Sip. Goes down to the slide and gets it.
Nelson's going to take off on the pitch. Switches a called strike 3. Anderson.
Wes Marshall pitches a ground ball through the infield on the left side. One will score. They're going to wave a second runner around. Throw will come to the plate. It is not in time.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a good Saturday afternoon here on your live event. It's the Region 1 softball tournament here as we get ready for another contest between the Central Cass Squirrels and alongside the co-op of Hankinson, Fairmount, Campbell, Tinto, Rossholt, and Lidgerwood. That is the Pirates Fast Pitch. This is our Irie Insurance pregame show. For all of your insurance requests, go online to irieins.com. That again is irieins.com. Earlier today in a pair of 5-inning games, you had a 11-1 win for the Pirates over HCV. Kirsten Lowen able to go 5 innings, 1 hit, 1 of 2 with 2 RBIs as the Pirates moved on to play Central Cass here in the Region 1 softball tournament. Then Northern Cass in 5 innings, a 23-7 win over the Enderlin Eagles. Northern Cass will play Kindred Richland at 4 o'clock later this afternoon here in Hillsboro. Quick timeout. We're back after this with the starting lineups and the opening pitch. It's the Irie Insurance pregame show here on your live event.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. This spring has been a trying time, and we may feel everything is out of our control. Please remember to slow down and stay safe this spring. Come home to your families each and every night. Please use this time to make sure your planter is ready to go. Keep downtime to a minimum. When you get into the fields, we are here to help you with any planting issues that may come up. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
The City of Hillsboro welcomes you to town, conveniently located halfway between Fargo and Grand Forks. You can shop for your personal items or your farm and business supplies at our local stores. If you're looking for a new home or a working job, check out the opportunities in Hillsboro and see what the community can offer you and your family. The City of Hillsboro congratulates the area graduates on your achievements, and they wish you all the best in your future. They hope that you'll carry pleasant memories of school days and graduation time for the rest of your life. Congratulations and best of luck, graduates from the City of Hillsboro.
2 games here, the Region 1 softball tournament on your live event as we get ready for the contest between the Central Cass Squirrels and alongside the co-op of the Hankinson Pirates here on this one as we get you set and ready to rock and roll here for game number 3 of this softball tournament here on your live event. Chase Miller alongside with Fernando. Thanks again to Jake Berkmeyer alongside Mark Forseth providing some of our technical guidance here. Some of the other games you can watch on your live event going on right now. Thompson and Larimore, that's in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 7-0 Tommies over the Polo Bears in the Region 2 softball tournament. So that again is going on right now on your live event, and the Northeast track and field meet as well. So we got you covered for a lot of things. Go to yourliveevent.com to check out our complete coverage for games up and down the Red River Valley. For the Pirates fast pitch here, 1 game in so far, 5 wins and 5 losses on the season. For the Central Cass Squirrels, they are 12-3, head coached by Scott Kost. Hankinson, Savannah Falk, Mary Rupp, Kaya Mauk, the top of the order, followed by Kylie Falk. Jackie Gonkler will be in right field batting 5th. Allie batting 6th, this sophomore third baseman. Kristen Lowen on for her 2nd game of the day in the circle here for the sophomore pitcher. Pitched a complete game and only threw 1 hitter in their win over the Burros earlier this morning. Haley Meyer will be batting 8th, and Ashlyn Furch will be batting 9th here for the fast pitch team for the Pirates again in this one. It's May the 25th, overcast skies. The winds haven't really been too much of a factor. If there is some wind right now blowing out to straightaway center field here in Hillsboro. Peyton Nelson in the center circle here for the Squirrels with Barbara Pranty behind the plate here for Central Cass as we get things ready to go here just after the 2 o'clock hour. Pretty much right as scheduled here for the Region 1 softball tournament. This one goes to the backstop, opening pitch at 2:07. Winner of this contest will play the winner of our next one, and that'll be one step closer into the Region 1 championship game here for softball between Northern Cass and Kindred Richland. That game coming up at around 4 o'clock. This one's going to be popped up and foul. Now 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Pirates leadoff batter in Savannah Falk. Falk, the senior first baseman, followed by Rupp and Kaya Mauk here at the top of the order for the Pirates. 1-1 offering on the way from Nelson. This one will run in now 2 balls and 1 strike. In this particular region, Central Cass has really been the gorilla on the block when it comes to State B softball. 9 state tournament appearances. They've made it every year since it's been sanctioned in the state. This one is set up the first base line and going to make a nice glove catch there as Prochnow on the 4th pitch of the at-bat. Now it's going to be a pop-out to the first baseman, and Mary Rupp will be coming up to the plate. Mary Rupp, a senior center fielder, and then followed by Kaya Mauk. Katie Sinner at third base, followed by Holzer at short, Richter at second, and Prochnow at first. This one is foul back now, 0-1. Severson in left, Fletchock in center, and Camry Nelson in right field here for the Squirrels. Scott Kost is the head coach for Central Cass. Mike Lowe, the head coach for the Pirates. No balls, 1 strike on the way. Here's the pitch by Nelson. That one in there for a strike. Good placement. Inner part of the plate. Now 0-2. Central Cass, the number 1 seed here in this region, going up against the Pirates, the number 4 seed here. And the 0-2 pitch. This one's going to be hit on the ground. Foul. Now we'll keep it at 0-2. The winner of this contest will play at 4 o'clock on Monday in the semifinals, and more importantly, get them one step closer to making to the state tournament in Fargo at Theraldson Complex at NDSU. The top 2 teams that get to that championship game, well, both are advancing to the state tournament. Foul back, and this goes all the way back over our press box here, and we'll keep it at no balls and 2 strikes. So the goal for the 4 teams remaining on the winners part of the bracket, the same with the Burros and the Eagles, and they will have to come the long way through the losers bracket, is find a way to get to the championship on Tuesday at 6 o'clock. This one is going to be hit in the air. Richter calls everybody off. It'll be a pop-out to the second baseman, 2 down now in the top of the first inning. So a pop-out to Prochnow at first, a pop-out to Richter at second, and the Pirates will send one of the better hitters, not just in this region, but in the state, with Kaya Mauk to the plate, the senior shortstop. Mauk, a very dangerous batter coming up here for the Pirates as Nelson winds and delivers. This one will be a ball, now 1-0. So the goal for the top, for these 6 teams here in Region 1, trying to make it to Tuesday night, and at least if you lose that championship game, you know you're going to Fargo for this state tournament. Then they'll reseed it from there across the 4 regions in state softball. So 2 representatives will go from Region 1 through Region 4, unlike Class B baseball where there's 8 regions softball just with 4. 2-0 pitch, swung on and missed. Nice location there by Nelson. Got Mauk out in front. Now it's going to be 2-1. If Mauk is able to get aboard, Kylie Falk will be coming up next, the second baseman here. 2-1 pitch on the way by Nelson. This one is hit in the air, popped up down the left field line. Severson giving it a chase since she's able to retire the side here. 3 up, 3 down in the top of the first inning, and it's scoreless. Peyton Nelson goes 1 inning, gives up no runs. We go to the bottom of the first. It's Richter, Fletchock, and Sinner coming up here for Central Cass on your live event.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health.
Do you want that new boat? Are you building onto your home? Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, president at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsborough location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Chase Miller with you here in Hillsborough. Game number 3 of the Region 1 softball tournament. If you missed any of our coverage from earlier today, go to yourliveevent.com or subscribe on YouTube by searching Your Live Event, and you can watch everything for free on demand. You can find out how the Pirates were able to get by the Burros earlier today in 5 innings. Also how Northern Cass was just continuing to run the bases against Henderland and put the game away late in the 4th and 5th innings, respectively, to get the 10-run Rule Variety Mercy Rule win as well. Still to come, Kindred Richland Northern Cass. That game is scheduled for a 4 o'clock start. Tori Richter, the junior second baseman, leadoff batter here for the Central Cass Squirrels, and the pitch is on the way, and that one is going to miss up high for a ball, now 1-0. So Richter, Fletchock, Sinner, the top of the order for Central Cass, and Sinner is a dangerous hitter as well in terms of her ability to find ways to hit one high out of the ballpark here, as that one's going to be in there for a strike. Now it's 1-1. Barbara Pranti, Peyton Nelson, and Riley Holzer, the 4, 5, and 6 batters, followed by Wixo, Severson, and Camry Nelson here, 7, 8, and 9. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Now, make it 1-2. Meyer in left, Rupp in center, Jacqueline Gonkler in right here for the Pirates in the outfield. As the wind now pretty much stillless here in Hillsborough. 1-2 pitch on the way. Out of the zone, 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Richter. Allie Gonkler at third base, Kaya Mauk at short. You have Kylie Falk at second and Savannah Falk at first with Furch behind the plate. 2-2 pitch swung on and missed, and Kristen Lowen gets her first strikeout here against the Central Cass Squirrels. 1 up and 1 down as Grace Fletchock, the sophomore center fielder, will step in here for the Squirrels. One thing for Scott Cost and Central Cass over recent years, they've been, again, the gorilla on the block, and a lot of times it's been just dominating pitching, but also really good lineups through the order 1 through 9, and they still have it here. The leadoff batters with Richter and Fletchock, the table setters here. They have speed, and if they can get on, Scott Cost is going to put them in motion and try to get some stolen bases. Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way. That'll miss on the outer part, now 2-0. These two teams played a couple of games this season, and Central Cass able to win both. The first one went right down to the wire in Castleton this year. 9-7 was the final in that one. Here's a 2-0 pitch on the way. That one going to be in there for a strike. Now 2-1. As these teams will try to find their way to Fargo, and then they'll reseed the top 5 of the state tournament. So going to be curious how the coaches seed everything, considering there hasn't been too many crossover games here this season. This one has popped up foul over us. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes. There was the midseason madness in Fargo, North End Complex here just a week and a half ago, but outside of that, there hasn't been a lot of crossover games or Class A versus Class B in the state. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Lowen. This one will be strike 3 looking, and the sophomore able to punch out the first 2 she's seen. 2 down now here in the circle. Lowen had 5 innings, just gave up 1 hit against Hillsborough Central Valley earlier this morning here in Hillsborough. Katie Sinner first pitch swinging, foul back now 0-1. But one thing I think for Central Cass throughout the years, they've just had a potent lineup, and they still have it here, but it's an opportunity where if you can get one good pitcher in that circle, try to keep the Squirrels at bay enough, then maybe win a 3-2 kind of ball game. That might be your best shot here. As Central Cass, they have 2 pitchers of Peyton Nelson, and alongside Tori Richter, that's going to be their 1-2 combination. For the Pirates here, second game again that they'll send out Lowen here on the circle. 1-1 offering on the way. This one will miss outside, running up and away. Now 2 balls and 1 strike. If Katie can get aboard, Barbara Pranti, the senior catcher and cleanup batter, due up next for Central Cass. Big hitters, Sinner and Nelson in terms of the long ball. 2-1 upcoming. This one will miss inside. Now 3-1. First 3-ball count here by Lowen against the Squirrels in the bottom of the first inning. Central Cass will try to get a 2-out rally going here. And the 3-1 pitch. This one swung on and missed. Good rip by Sinner. Now it's 3-2. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors for providing coverage here for the Region 1 softball tournament in Hillsboro. This one a little bit different in terms of some of the teams that make up Region 1 compared to other sports. This one has popped up. We'll see if it's playable for the right fielder as Jacqueline Gonkler comes in. She does. 3 up and 3 down here in the bottom of the first on our Bank North scoreboard. So Kristen Lowen able to throw a scoreless bottom of the first. We go to the top of the second here for the Pirates. Falk, Gonkler, and a Gonkler due up next here on your live event.
The Enderlin Alumni Association promotes the school and community, as over the past few years, Enderlin athletics have been greatly supported by alumni, from upgrades to the weight room, practice equipment, and technology. The Enderlin Alumni Association hopes to improve the quality of life for students and citizens by giving back to the community and keeping it local. The Enderlin Area School and Enderlin community would like to thank the Enderlin Alumni Association for their generous and continuing support. Good luck to our Enderlin Eagles at the Barnes County Tournament.
The Erickson Agency in Hillsboro is an independent insurance agency. That means they have access to a number of national and regional companies to find you the best combination of price and coverage for your home, autos, or business insurance needs. They also represent Blue Cross, Blue Shield, and Sanford Health for your group or individual health insurance, as well as Medicare supplements. Stop by the office at 502 West Caledonia Avenue or call Lee at 701-636-5852. The Erickson Agency in Hillsboro, a proud supporter of the HCV Burros.
Kylie Falk takes a first pitch strike against Nelson here in the top of the second inning on our Bank North scoreboard. You have Kylie Falk, Jackie Gonkler, and then Hallie Gonkler due up here. This one is going to miss for a ball, now 1-1. Would also like to thank our American Crystal Sugar for providing our starting lineups here. Live the sweet life, great careers, quality products, grown owned. CrystalSugar.com. That's CrystalSugar.com for providing our starting lineups here throughout the Region 1 baseball tournament. That'll be, the Region 1 softball tournament. I have baseball on my mind after being in Kindred 2 days ago, Enderlin yesterday. The Ball Stars called for baseball, make up the co-op of on the baseball side for Hankinson and company. Now it's Hankinson, Fairmount, Campbell, Titta, Rosso, Lidgerwood, the Pirates fast pitch team here in softball. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. On the opposite side for Central Cass, the Squirrels sitting pretty on the baseball side as Coach Maggio, the number 1 seed, they're 1 win away from getting back to a state tournament. 2-2 pitch is going to be hit on the ground. Nelson tries to glove it, can't. Riley Holzer throws a P over to first. 6-3 on the putout. Prochnow with the stretch. 1 down now here in the top of the second inning. So 1 out as we go to Gonkler coming up here as the freshman right fielder will step in here. Peyton Nelson looks into her battering ram Pranty, and the pitch in there for a strike as it splits the plate now 0-1. Who's going to get their first base runner aboard here between the Pirates and the Squirrels? It is 7 innings of high school softball, 10-run rule after 4.5 if warranted. That one will be a ball, now 1-1. The first 2 games we have seen the 10-run rule variety, a 5-inning game in which the Pirates were able to advance over Hillsboro Central Valley, and a 5-inning game in which Northern Cass won 23-7 over Enderlin. This one is hit on the line, a little 2-grounder. 3 unassisted goes Prochnow, and 2 down now in the top of the second inning. Peyton Nelson making quick work here in the top of the second as Hallie Gonkler, the sophomore third baseman, will step in. The Pirates out in those white uniforms with dark blue pants, the blue lettering across the front. The Central Cass Squirrels, black pants with the red up top with Squirrels written across the front. This one going to be low for a ball. Now it's going to be 1-0. Region 1, the one thing you can say, there's some really nice softball complexes in the region, whether it's been here in Hillsboro and alongside with the Castleton as well. This one going to miss outside 2-0. Scott Coss Field in Castleton, all turf, and it's been really warranted the last handful of years. College softball teams have came there and kind of played some games. They've had jamborees and some. 2-0 pitch on the way. That'll be in there for a strike. Now 2-1. This would be the third, make it 4th 2-ball count here that Nelson has thrown so far against a Pirate batter. 2-1 pitch. This one is going to be swung on and missed. Now 2-2. First game of the day for Central Cass. Winner goes to a 4 o'clock contest on Monday here in Hillsboro. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 looking, and that'll retire the side as Nelson has her first strikeout of the afternoon. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. An inning and a half complete on our Bank North scoreboard. We're scoreless with the Squirrels coming to the plate.
Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at fullservicefoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank. The Goose River Bank wants to bring banking to you. The days of coming into the bank to do business are changing. With digital banking, you can choose how and when you want to do business with us. We will still be here when you need us, but sometimes it's more useful to bank from the seat of your tractor, the kitchen counter, or even while you're on the go. Let the Goose River Bank become your community bank. We believe that a strong bank builds strong communities, and we would be proud to be your bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Bottom of the second inning on our Bank North scoreboard. It's Pranty, Nelson, and Holzer, 4, 5, and 6 batters to up here for Central Cass. Fans, Bank North offers the traditional and advanced products and services that keep you grounded and ahead of the curve in today's fast-paced world. For farm and ranching, business and consumer banking and lending, you'll always be headed in the right direction with Bank North. To learn more about Bank North, visit ibanknorth.com or stop by their location in Castleton today. So Pranty, Nelson, and Holzer against the righty Lowen here. Here comes the pitch. That'll miss for a ball, and that'll be 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes here to the righty senior catcher here as Pranty steps in. As Lowen had a tidy top of the first inning. And the pitch. This one's be fouled straight back at us. Fernando, our production guy here, didn't even flinch. That'll be 1-1 behind the scenes. There's a reason why at times or two you have not just the layering for the pitches to be back to the backstop, but the netting, but also you bring that netting over so fans sitting underneath don't have to worry about foul balls. This one is hit on the ground, but to a very good defenseman player there at short in Kaya Mauk. She goes 6-3 to Savannah Falk on the putout. 1 down now here in the second inning. So Peyton Nelson, the senior pitcher, will be stepping up here for Central Cass, trying to help her own cause. And for both teams right now, looking for their first base runner, whether that's a walk, hit by batter, or a base knock. It's been a pitcher's duel so far between Nelson, the senior, at the plate, and Lowen, the sophomore, in the circle. Off-speed pitch missing for a ball, now 1-0. Central Cass, since 2012, they made it to state every season. 5 state titles to League Class B in that category. 1-0 pitch on the way. This one can be fouled back to the net, now 1-1. And during that time as well, in this particular region, Kindred Richlands won 3 of them, and Enderlin Maple Valley, the co-op at that time in 2012, won the very first one at the state B level. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch by Lowen. Outer part in there for a strike, and now 1-2. Perch behind the plate here for the Pirates. Nelson behind the count right now. We'll see where Kristen's going to go. Able to work the pitches nicely here early on. And the pitch swung on and missed, and Lowen has her 3rd strikeout of the afternoon. 2 down now. We have 2 swinging and 1 looking, and Riley Holzer will dig in. Holzer is a bulldog in terms of her ability to play on the basketball court, kind of that back court with her and Richter for head coach Jay Bachman. And she is just as equally feisty on the softball diamond as well, playing short here for Central Cass. This will be a player they'll miss next season as a senior. A good bevy of seniors here for Scott Costa in the lineup today. 0-1 pitch on the way. That one will miss for a ball, now 1-1. Outer part of the plate as Lowen looks over to head coach Mike Lowell in the dugout. Gets the sign, and we'll see where Lowen will wind this one against the Squirrels batters. This one is popped up and playable for Lowen. We'll see who calls for it. The first baseman, Savannah Falk, comes up down the first baseline, and 3 up and 3 down here in the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. 2 complete on our Bank North scoreboard. We're scoreless here on your live event.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com. The Hillsborough Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsborough Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsborough and Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsborough Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs, encouraging everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsborough Central Valley students. It's the Hillsborough Central Valley Booster Club.
So coming to the plate here for the Pirates fast pitch team, we'll have the 7, 8, and 9 batters here due up in the lineup. This one is going to be Kristen Lowen, the pitcher. Then it's going to be Meyer and Furch, again, the 7, 8, and 9 batters. So 1 ball and 1 strike. Top of the 3rd inning here in Hillsborough. No outs and on our Bank North scoreboard. Here's a pitch by Nelson. That one will miss for a ball. Now it's 2-1. So far, for Peyton Nelson, 2 innings of work, 1 strikeout, no hits, no walks against her. As the senior looks in with Prancy and the 2-1 pitch. That one in there for a strike, now 2-2. And on the opposite side, Kristen Lowen, she's gone 2 innings of work, 3 strikeouts, no walks, and no hits. So both right on schedule here in the circle. Nelson, 2-2 pitch. That one will miss for a ball and will be 3-2. So for the Pirates, this will be their first full count that they'll able to work against Peyton Nelson, as the pitcher here, Kristen Lowen, will dig in. The sophomore has really done a nice job here on the mound today. This one going to be outside, and Nelson throws her first walk of the afternoon. So the Pirates get their first batter on here. Nobody out, top of the 3rd inning, as they're able to bring up Meyer to the plate, the junior left fielder here, and we'll see what the play is for head coach Mike Lowe with a runner at first and Lowen. Trying to bunt, Lowen's going to go down. Here's a throw by Pranty to Holzer. If that throw would have been a little bit more at the base in terms of 4 feet and lower, they might have had a chance, but by the time Pranty had to exchange it and throw it up, Holzer had to jump up and try to get there. A stolen base by Lowen. And now it's going to be Meyer here with a runner in scoring position, and that's going to be a ball. So 2-0. So Nelson now for the first time today will have to work with a runner aboard here. And the Pirates, with the number 8 batter choking up, is Meyer. That one going to be low as well. Lowen taking a good secondary lead off a second, now 3-0. Loser of this contest will play at noon to open things up on Monday here on your live event against the Enderlin Eagles. That one's going to be outside for a ball, and it's a 4-pitch walk. So Nelson, back-to-back walks here, and the Pirates will have runners at first and second, and Scott Koss is going to come out here and have a little conference call. As we'll go now with runners at first and second base here, as Lowen will be at second, Meyer will be at first base. And then you're going to have Ashlyn Furch due up now here for the Pirates. Bottom of the lineup here, and then it goes back to Savannah Falk. So right now for the Pirates, started things off at about 10 o'clock this morning and able to get about an hour and a half, 2-hour break before this contest. Well, Central Cass making their way from Castleton for this one game here today in Hillsborough. So runner at second base again is going to be Lowen. Runner at first base is Meyer. Nobody out here. Looking to bunt up the third base line. That'll be foul. And that'll be 0-1. So charging harder was going to be center on that one. As the runners will be at first and second base here again for the Pirates. Peyton Nelson works ahead in the count here. We'll see if Furch looks to bunt one more time. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Now 0-2. So now having to battle will be Ashlyn Furch here, with runners at first and second. Nelson, the 0-2 pitch on the way. That'll miss a little high. Now 1-2. Nelson one time through the lineup so far. One strikeout, 2 walks, no hits against her. But she's looking for out number 1 here of the third. And she gets it there on the punch out. 1 down. So Ashlyn Furch is retired via the strikeout. And Savannah Falk will step up to the plate. So 1 down now here in the top of the third inning. As it goes to Savannah Falk. So coming in will be Sinner at third base to try to take away any bump position here. And will the Pirates put the runners in motion? We'll find out. Here's the pitch. Falk hits a foul tip back to Prante. Now it's going to be 0-1. So after Scott Koss came out after back-to-back walks, Nelson able to get the strikeout. And now Falk will be back with a pop-up, her first time up to the first baseman Prochnow to open things up for the Pirates. Contest that is so far. This one's going to be hit on the ground, and that's going to be foul, now 0-2. So a chance here now for Peyton Nelson to try to get out number 2 of this inning and get out of a little sticky situation here for the Squirrels. If you win this game, you really set yourself up nicely for the rest of the tournament. If you lose, there's going to be some work to do to try to make it to Theraldson Complex in Fargo for the state tournament. That'll be coming up here after the state track and field meet next Thursday through Friday. Then the weekend after that, the opening weekend in June, going to be down in Fargo for state B softball and baseball. 1-2 pitch by Nelson. This one is hit in the air, and that smells trouble. Holzer tries to go to left field. Severson is there. Severson throws home to Prante, and that's going to slide in safely. The return throw to Sinner coming in and sliding in is going to be Meyer. It's a RBI single for Falk, and the Pirates have taken the opening lead at 1-0 on our Bank North scoreboard. Lowen comes in to score. Meyer goes first to third, and Falk on the throw will go from first to second base. And that'll allow the Pirates here in this one to take the first lead of the contest here. So top of the third inning, 1-0 Pirates. After the RBI single, this one is hit in the air right to Richter. Richter has one there, though. Throw back to third. Going to dive back in safely was Meyer after a up 1 pitch. Hits a line drive out to the second baseman, and now it's going to be Mauk. We'll see how they want to pitch Mauk here, if they just intentionally walk, or this is someone, again, who can hit the ball a long way on a softball field. So Falk again with the RBI. And then you have Kylie Falk due up after that. So the middle part of the order here with the Pirates with 2 outs. Swung on and missed by Kaya, now 0-1. 6 batter to the plate here for the Pirates. Runner at third base is Meyer. Runner at second is Savannah Falk. Drawing first blood. Here's the co-op for the Pirates. 0-1 pitch, missing outside, now 1-1. Bottom of the third inning, Central Cass will send Wixo, Severson, and Camry Nelson, their 7, 8, and 9 batters, to the plate. 1-1 pitch on the way here by Peyton. This one is in on the ground, and that's at least 1 run. Fletchock coming in, gloves it nicely. Throw in. Peyton Nelson cuts it off, and they're going to get her out. No, safe at third. Kaya Mauk with an RBI single. Coming in to score is Meyer. Going from second to third is Savannah Falk, and then Kaya Mauk will take a second base on the throw in, and Peyton Nelson cut him off and almost got the runner at third and Falk, but now it's a 2-0 contest here for the Pirates, and all the runs have been scored, and they have been earned as well. So a pair of leadoff walks come in for the Pirates. 2-0 here for Hankinson, Fairmount, Campbell, Tinto, Rossolt, and Lidgerwood, part of that co-op in the southeast portion of the state. That one's going to be a ball. Now 1-0 to the number 4 batter here in Kylie Falk, who grounded out to Holzer at shorter last time up. Nelson, the 1-0 pitch on the way. This one is going to be hit, and that's going to be a line drive out to Prochnow to retire the side. But 2 runs come across on a pair of hits. There was no errors and 2 runners left on base. A new score on a Bank North scoreboard. It's the Pirates 2, the Squirrels scoreless on your live event.
Hillsborough Drug and Gift, your community Health Mart pharmacy, brings you the feel-good savings on your healthcare needs. Keep the allergies at bay with Health Mart Allergy Relief 30-count tablets, just $14.99. Health Mart Ibuprofen 100-count coated tablets, just $3.99. 100-count pack of Health Mart calcium tablets for just $7.49. You can also get a 2-pack of COVID-19 tests for just $15.95 at Hillsborough Drug and Gift. Hillsborough Drug and Gift and Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care. You can enjoy some great food with a stop at the Hillsborough Vets Club. Each Friday in May, the Vets Club is serving up their Friday night burger baskets. Enjoy the fresh 1/3 pound burgers served up with a side of fries Friday nights from 5:30 to 7 p.m. On Saturdays, you can get some delicious roasted chicken from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. or until it's gone. Fries and coleslaw also available. Takeout and indoor dining options are available at the Hillsborough Vets Club. And don't forget to check out the appetizers each Wednesday at the Hillsborough Vets Club.
And Chase Miller alongside with Fernando here. Thanks to Mark Forseth for providing a secondary camera coming in as well today alongside Jake Berkemeyer here on Your Live Event. You can go to yourliveevent.com for the complete coverage for the Region 1 softball tournament. Good-looking crowd here on a Saturday up and down the left and right field line here. Everyone bundled up a little bit as it's not totally summer yet, but we know the days are getting closer to the month of June. 7, 8, 9 batters with Wixo leading things off. She hits one in the air. That could spell trouble as that one's going to land foul by about a foot up the right field line. Now 0-1. Wixo, the sophomore designated player, Severson, and then Camry Nelson, and Central Cass Squirrels, after giving up 2 runs, both earned on a Falk RBI and then a Mauk RBI, are playing from behind here against the Pirates. Here's the 0-1 offering on the way. This one is going to be hit on the ground. Mauk fields it cleanly, goes 6-3, and Wixo's retired there. 1 down now in the bottom of the 3rd inning. So 1 down now as the Squirrels will be coming up here with Taylor Severson. As Severson bats from the right-hand side, going up against Kristen Lowen here as well. Here's the pitch on the way upcoming. That one's going to be hit in the air, and that one is going to be Mauk, the shortstop, and the shortstop's going to be able to get there. So that's going to be an out here for the Central Cass Squirrels. 1 pitch, 1 out. Nice fielding attempt there by Mauk, as that's going to be the out on the fly to the shortstop, and 2 down now here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. So 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd, as we go to the number 9 batter here in Camry Nelson. So Nelson will try to be the first base runner here for the Squirrels in the bottom of the 3rd inning against the Pirates. Lowen, that one will miss outside. Now 1-0. Kristen Lowen so far 2 2/3 innings. 3 strikeouts against the first time through this lineup, and Nelson is the 9th batter to go up against Lowen here. Pitch on the way. 0-1 upcoming for the Pirates. This one's going to be foul tipped off the top of Furch. He swung on and missed there for the Pirates. They'll be sending their 5, 6, and 7 batters. A pair of gawklers will be coming up. Then the pitcher as well, Kristen Lowen, here in the top of the 4th inning. The Pirates trying to do something a lot of teams haven't done, at least at the Class B level in recent years, and that's handle Central Cass and try to give them a loss in a postseason tournament. Nice pickoff play there by Lowen in the circle. Goes 1-3 on the putout. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. 3 complete here in Hillsborough. It's the Pirates up by 2 on Your Live Event.
Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance. We are proud to announce our Benefits Connect platform. You will have more options with Irie Insurance Benefits Connect. You have choices. Do you know who your group agent is? Do you meet annually to review benefits? Would you like to save money? Would you like more benefits? You have choices. We take a different approach to providing benefits through education, communication, and a personal touch. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com.
Top of the 4th inning we go. Let's get to our Ryan Opdahl agency at Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsborough. Mid-game report, call 7014-365777 for your insurance request. Visit with Ryan Opdahl. So far, it's been 2 runs for the Pirates. Both of them earned a Savannah Falk RBI and then a Kaya Mauk RBI single that scored Lowen and respectively Meyer in the 3rd inning. Looking to bunt that time is Jackie Gawkler. That'll be missing outside for a ball. Now 1-0. That again is our Ryan Opdahl agency at Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsborough mid-game report. as we're getting to the mid-game part of this contest here. That one missing outside for a ball, now 2-0. If you lose this game, you'll have to beat Enderlin on Monday, then win another game Monday night at 6, then have to win another game after that to try to get to state. This one swung on and missed, now 2-1. If you win, you're just one game away from making it to the state tournament. So if you win, you set yourself up nicely. If you lose this contest for either team, again, there will be work to do. This one's going to be hit in the air. Fletchock is there, and this one gets over Fletchock. The wind that is blowing here in Hillsboro takes it out. Rounding first, on her way to second, there's Gaukler. Gaukler wants a triple, and she's going to be standing up for a leadoff triple here for the Pirates. Jackie Gaukler hit that one to straightaway center field, and Fletchock turned a little bit, came in on it, and by the time she looked up, it was a line drive over her head, and running hard out of the box was Jackie, now at third base. So that's going to be the third hit here of the afternoon for the Pirates against Peyton Nelson, and now a chance to add on to a 2-0 lead for head coach Mike Lowell and the Pirates. The Pirates, the number 4 seed. This is their 11th game of the season. 5 wins and 5 losses. On the opposite side for Central Cass, they are 12-3, as we'll have a new player into the contest here for the Pirates, looking to hit for a pinch runner here for Gaukler. Number 5 on the roster here for the Pirates will be coming in. So this will be Marley Post. Post will be batting now for the Pirates.
Now batting for the Pirates, number 5, Marley Post.
Gaukler struck out her last time up as Post, a lefty, really chokes up on the bat, so more of a slashing line drive kind of hitter as she takes a little 1-2 step in the box, and she will try to hit one past Nelson, and if she can get it past her, we'll see what the runner does with Gaukler up the third base line. No balls, 1 strike here to Post. Looks to kind of bunt at that one a little bit. She does go now 1 and make it 0-2. One thing in softball you see, especially in the infield, you have to cover the bases properly as a defense. Otherwise, you might give up an extra 60 feet of real estate on the pass. 0-2 pitch, swung on, hit up the line. Katie Sinner, really good third baseman, gloves it, but in foul territory, and we'll keep it at 0-2. So right now for Nelson, looking for the punch out. This would be her third of the contest if she can get that here. If you're the Pirates, want to find a way to not strand Gaukler at third base after leading off with a triple. This one fouled over the Squirrels' dugout. We'll keep it at no balls and 2 strikes. Still to come here in Hillsboro from the Olson Softball Complex, Northern Cass and Kindred Richland in the 3-2 matchup between the Jags and the Vikings. That game scheduled to get underway at 4 o'clock. 0-2 offering. That one a nice pick by Pranty. If that gets to the backstop here, would have been interesting to see if Gaukler would have bolted down the line. Instead, it'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 walks have came back and haunted the Squirrels, and both leadoff walks back in the 3rd inning. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and Nelson gets her 3rd strikeout. Out number 1 here in the 4th. As coming to the plate will be Kristen Lowen. A walk with a run scored and a stolen base her last time up. So Lowen, the sophomore, just continues to get a little bit better every season. 2 years ago during 2020 COVID season, everything was taken away from a high school standpoint. Lowen looks to bunt. Center charging hard down the third base line, and Lowen takes back for a ball, now 1-0. Talking to Mike Lowe, in particular about an 8th grader at the time, Kristen, getting in the Impact League. Were they able to get a handful of games in at least in the summer. 1-0 pitch. This one's going to be hit on the ground, and that's past a diving Richter. It's 3-rip Pirates after an RBI single by Kristen Lowen. Gaukler comes in to score. Lowen now at first, and it's all Hankinson in the middle innings right now in the 3rd and 4th as they have their largest lead of the contest. And Scott Koss is going to come out here, and we'll see if we get a pitching change. So Lowen, again with the RBI. 3 different batters have an RBI, and Nelson's going to be done. Tori Richter coming to the circle. We'll recap what's coming up next here on the pitching change. It's the Region 1 Softball Tournament on your live event.
It's the concert event of the summer in the Brainerd Lakes area. Lakes Jam, June 22nd through June 25th at Brainerd International Raceway.
R&J Broadcasting is the presenting sponsor.
Experience Lakes Jam. For rock and rollers, the main stage features Tesla, Warrant, and Hairball. For country enthusiasts, John Party, Cole Swindell, Gabby Barrett, and Mark Wills. Experience watercross, drifting, and lawnmower racing. For on-site camping, lodging, and tickets, visit lakesjam.com.
Mindak Market is located in the J.C. Penney wing of the West Acres Mall in Fargo with over 4,000 square feet of localness. Greg, Susan, Katie, Sarah Melody, and staff are proud to promote local products from North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota. You'll see everything from honey and jams, puzzles, and year-round gift baskets at Mindak Market. Stop by the store in West Acres or check out their website at mindakmarket.com. That's mindakmarket.com to shop and order online.
Go to the top of the fourth inning again. 1 run in so far for the Pirates. So Peyton Nelson is done. 3 1/3 innings worked here for Nelson. She is on the hook for the runner at first base after a single there by Lowen. Richter comes in to pitch, popped up right away. Prati's going to glove it, and 1 down right off the bat here for Richter in the circle. Tori Richter again and Peyton Nelson been the 1-2 combination for Scott Koss so far as Ashlyn Furch will step up. Fletchock goes from center field to second. Peyton Nelson, the pitcher, goes from the circle now to first. This one going to be missing for a ball, now 1-0, and we believe that Prochnow went from first base out to the outfield here, but we'll try to get that information to you a little bit later on. Tough to always find when everyone's wearing a sweatshirt. That one's going to be a ball as well to the number 9 batter. Ashlyn Furch struck out her last time up, 0 for 1, but the Pirates 2 runs in the third inning, 1 run so far here in the fourth. And Richter, the 2-0 pitch, swung on and missed. Now 2-1. Batter number 5 here for the Pirates. And if there's been an opportunity here for Mike Lowe's team, they have taken advantage of it in both the third and the fourth innings. 2-1 pitch. This one's going to be hit on the ground foul up the first base line. Now 2-2. 3 up, 3 down in the first, and 3 up, 3 down in the second as well with Peyton Nelson. But then a pair of leadoff walks to Moan and Meyer both came in to score off a Falk RBI and a Mauk RBI has allowed the Pirates to add on to the lead here. This one, and Richter gets the strikeout. So Richter comes on, gets a pair of outs through 2/3 of an inning work so far, and she gets her first punch out of the afternoon. The Squirrels coming to the plate down by 3 to the bottom of the fourth here on your live event.
MLGC offers ultra-high-speed broadband, streaming TV, telephone, advanced business services, and commercial-grade video surveillance services. MLGC has a goal to continue to deliver future technologies that make rural communities in North Dakota vibrant places in which to live and do business in. They're your local provider who prides itself on its unmatched customer service with a small-town touch. MLGC has offices in Enderlin, Cooperstown, and Kindred. For more info, go to mlgc.com.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
For the Central Cass Squirrels, it goes back to the top of the order. Richter, Fletchock, and Sinner. Central Cass looking for their first base runner here this afternoon against a sophomore, Kristen Lowen. In the first contest, Lowen was able to pitch 5 innings, gave up 1 hit against Hillsborough Central Valley as the Pirates went on to a 11-1 victory. It was close through the first 3-4 innings. Then Pirates kind of put things away in the 5th. And right now for the Squirrels, just looking for something positive to go their way. As we've gone midway through this contest, it's been all blue and white so far. Richter fouls it back, now 0-1. Richter struck out, Fletchock struck out, and Sinner flew out to open things up in the bottom of the first inning for Central Cass. The Pirates right now, and Kristen Lowen has been the story of this one so far in this contest. This one will be hit on the ground and right up to Scott Koss there. Does a nice job I like to think of Scott as Johnny Cash of softball. He's always in black, just from head to toe. Anytime we see him, he's got the black hat on, black pants, the black sweatshirt, or some type of covering up front. That one will be swung on and miss. And 3 pitches here for Lowen, and she gets the strikeout. That's her 4th of the afternoon, and against a really good batter as well in Tori Richter. Grace Fletchock will step up here. Also, the North Dakota Shield Softball All-Star Series will be in June. We'll have those for you on your live event as Fletchock gets one up to third base, and that one's going to be the first runner of the game for the Squirrels, but that's going to be an error. So the perfect game goes awry, but the no-hitter is still in effect. And now it's going to be Gonkler with the E5 on that one, but right now for Central Cass, they don't care how, just get a runner aboard. So Katie Sinner, who's got power, will be coming up next. Runner at first base here in Fletchock. She'll stay put on this pitch, now 0-1. Central Cass, though, has 2 Shields Softball All-Stars. Peyton Nelson, a senior, alongside with her Riley Holzer, will be able to play in Castleton one more time. It'll be in Bismarck and Castleton, June 6th and the 7th here on your live event. 0-1 pitch on the way by Lowen. This one is going to be hit on the ground and just foul. Now 0-2 on the opposite side for the Pirates fast pitch team. Take a look at a particular senior again, Kaya Mauk. A lot of people throughout the year, really good volleyball, Region 1 senior athlete nominee as well when you talk to coaches in terms of basketball this past season. 0-2 pitch, will miss, now 1-2. It's been a lot of really good athletes in Region 1 in terms of female sports. Abby Dukeshire, take a look at DeConte Smith for a Central Cass in the last couple of years as well. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, and Lowen gets her second strikeout of the inning. 2 down now, strikeout number 5, as Barbara Pranti will step in, the senior catcher. So Lowen right now is in the zone, 11 outs so far against 12 batters. And the pitch. That'll miss outside, now 1-0. Not to say that Central Cass can't come back to the loser's bracket, but I think across the state of North Dakota, this would send some ripple waves to say, what happened in Hillsboro and what was the blueprint? 1-0 pitch. This one is going to be hit in the air. Rupp is going to be there. A line drive out, and that'll retire the side. No runs, no hits. There was an error and a runner left on base. 4 complete in Hillsboro. It's the Pirates coming to bat, up by 3.
Rar Malting and Taft Elevator in Taft, North Dakota is a centrally located barley handling and malting plant serving North Dakota, Minnesota, western Montana, and Canada. Rar Malting has been a malt of reputation since 1847, distributing malting barley to breweries and distilleries around the world. And with Taft Elevator's upgraded handling, sampling, and testing equipment, they can maintain and preserve the quality of that malting barley. Rar Malting and Taft Elevator, handling and distributing malt of reputation.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. This spring has been a trying time, and we may feel everything is out of our control. Please remember to slow down and stay safe this spring. Come home to your families each and every night. Please use this time to make sure your planter is ready to go. Keep downtime to a minimum. When you get into the fields, we are here to help you with any planting issues that may come up. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
As we come back here to Hillsboro, take a look who some of the fielders are going to be now for Central Cass. So Prochnow now is in center field. So there we go. Prochnow is in center field. Severson's in left, and Camry Nelson's in right for Central Cass after the pitching change, where Nelson went from the circle to first. Fletchock went from center field to second. Holzer and center stay put, and Richter is going to be on the mound. So Prochnow, the flex player, now in center. So coming up for the Pirates, swung on and missed here, will be top of the order. 3rd time through here for Hankinson Co-op. Savannah Falk right now, 1 of 2 in the game, with a RBI and a single back in the 3rd inning. Contest which started at 2:07, nearly 50 minutes old. This one hit in the air and right to Prochnow. Prochnow has to go off her glove. That one's going to be an error on the center fielder, as she had a chance to make it, came up through, and that was going to be a snow cone of a opportunity for Prochnow. but it's going to be an error here on the Squirrels' defense. So E8, and Rupp will come up now. And for Mike Lowell, you start playing the numbers game in your mind. You know there's at least 9 outs that you have to get, but do you want to go small ball here? Do you allow your team to tack on and try to get to 4 to 5? How many runs is enough for the Pirates against the Squirrels, in which their bats have just been not coming alive so far today, at least through 4 innings. Richter falls behind the count, 1-0 pitch. That one going to miss as well, now 2-0. A week ago today, Central Cass played a doubleheader with the West Fargo Packers in West Fargo. Packers hit 3 home runs in the win in game number 1, but then Peyton Nelson hit a 3-run homer in the second game in the Squirrels split of West Fargo. Those are 2 teams that have won a lot with their respective coaches. Pat Johnson for the Packers, Scott Koss for Central Cass. But postseason softball here in Hillsboro. 2-1 pitch. This will be off the glove of Pranty. Going down to second and getting in there safely will be Falk. So Savannah Falk gets to second base here, and that'll be a runner in scoring position. 3 balls and 1 strike now to Rupp. Rupp 0 for 2 with a pop out and a line out to both the second baseman here. 3-1 pitch on the way, and she takes a strike. Taking all the way was Mary, and then an ever-dangerous Kaya Mauk is due up next for the Pirates. So you already have a runner in scoring position, but now with your number 2 batter, a chance for Mary to get aboard. This one is going to be hit to the second baseman, a grounder to Fletchock, who does a nice job fielding it, having to crow hop to her left and 1 down now. And what do you want to do with Mauk is always the question here. So Falk goes to third, 4-3 on the putout, 1 down now in the top of the 5th inning. Mauk will be coming up here, and we'll see what Scott Koss and Tori Richter, where they go to try to attack Mauk, who's already got an RBI single her last time up in the 3rd inning, right up the middle. And the pitch. This one is going to be jammed. Holzer's there, gloves it, 1 pitch and 1 out. Good job by Richter throwing that one inside to not allow Mauk to extend through the zone. And that's a large out there for the Squirrels as that one goes to Holzer, 2 down now in the top of the 5th inning. At third base is Savannah Falk. Reached base on an error, then was able to get to second after one that kind of got through Pranty's glove for a moment. Now at third. Falk, this one going to get by the catcher Pranty on the wild pitch, and that's going to be sliding in safely. And the Pirates will take a 4-0 lead on our Bank North scoreboard. Savannah Falk comes in after the wild pitch. And now the Pirates have scored in the 3rd, in the 4th, and now in the top of the 5th inning here for head coach Mike Lowell. So the Pirates right now have been a thorn in the side of the Squirrels here today so far, and that thorn is just getting larger. The pitch on the way. This one is going to be foul back. Now 1-1 upcoming to the cleanup batter. So Falk is able to come in. RBI with a run scored so far. And if you're Central Cass, 1 swing can provide 4 runs if a grand slam, but it's been difficult just to get a base runner on so far against Lowen in the circle for the Pirates. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here, top of the 5th inning. Bottom half of the 5th would be the 5, 6, and 7 batters due up for the Squirrels. 1-2 pitch on the way here by Richter. Swung on and missed in the dirt. Pranty will have to go to first. Nelson is there, and that'll retire the side. So the Squirrels able to score 1 run off of no hits. There was an error and nobody left on base. 4.5 complete in Hillsboro. New score, it's the Pirates up by 4.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Friday Night Racing returns this summer to Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo, featuring 5-wide, high-flying, family-friendly action. Weekly racing featuring IMCA modified, stock cars, sport mods, sprint cars, hobby stocks, and index legends. Racing begins at 7 o'clock. Adult tickets are $13, kids tickets just $5. See the full schedule online at RedRiverValleySpeedway.com. All summer long, enjoy Friday night action at Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo.
Bottom of the fifth inning, Chase Miller alongside Fernando with you here on your live event. Jake Berkmeyer had the call of the first two contests here in the Region 1 softball tournament from the Olson Softball Complex. Still to come at around 4 o'clock will be Kindred Richland and Northern Cass, as the Central Cass Squirrels will be having a pinch hitter coming up to the plate here. So making sure everyone is good to go with this knowledge coming in here for the Squirrels. What looks to be Alexandria Lade here for Central Cass, and for Peyton Nelson hitting. And the pitch. This one will miss. Trying to make sure we got the number correct. Excuse me, that's actually going to be Sarah Moneylaws. Thought it was 11, but that's going to be Sarah Moneylaws, the number 17. So Moneylaws will come on here in the fifth inning. This one going to be a ball, now 2-0. So Moneylaws, Holzer, and Wixo due up here for the Squirrels, and Central Cass just needs to find a way to get some runners aboard right now with 9 outs remaining. This one swung on and missed, now 2-1. Kristen Lowen so far, 4 innings of work, 5 strikeouts. Nobody's been on base outside of an error so far, and that was in the last inning. 2-1 pitch on the way by Lowen. Swung on, and that's now 2-2. It's the Region 1 softball tournament here on your live event, and this definitely would be an upset. The number 1 Squirrels against the number 4 seed Pirates. Pirates trying to get one more win here today. This one will miss down low, now 3-2. If they can win here on this one, then they just need one more win in this tournament to find themselves in Fargo in 2 weekends at the state tournament. Payout pitch on the way. That'll be a walk, and a really nice job by Moneylaws coming up and getting the walk here, and that's the first walk of the afternoon here for Lowen. So now stepping in is going to be Riley Holzer, who popped out her last time up for the senior shortstop. Runner at first base again is Moneylaws. And the pitch. That one in there for a strike. Now 0-1. Hankinson, no runs in the first or second. 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and 1 in the fifth. And the Squirrels have been scoreless so far. Here's the pitch. That'll miss up high. Now 1-1. Central Cass and the Pirates, these two coaches, too, have kind of been around Scott Koss and Mike Lowell since the inception in terms of going from a club sport to a sanctioned sport in North Dakota. They've seen this sport continue to grow throughout the state. This one will be one, now make it 2-1. And when you talk with some of the coaches, if you can get out of this particular area in terms of high school softball at the Class B level, you got a chance to really make some noise once you get to a state tournament over the years. 2-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed by Holzer, now 2-2. It wasn't too long ago, a couple of years, where you had the Northeast and you had the Southeast, and they came together to form an East, bigger kind of sub-region to find out the 4 teams that would make it to state. 2-2 pitch on the way. This one will run in and get by the catcher. That'll be a wild pitch to allow the runner to go from first to second here. So Sarah Moneylaws is now in scoring position after the wild pitch. It'll be 3-2 to Holzer. And the Squirrels, for the first time this afternoon, have a runner in scoring position. This one will be the 3-2 pitch, and that'll be an out. So that'll be out number 1. The 6th strikeout here for Lowen with a runner at second base, and now it's Paige Wixo, the sophomore designated player here for Central Cass. So right now, if you're the Squirrels, if you're going to have an out, you want to have productive outs moving forward as you're down to your final 8 right now, as Lowen throws a strike 0-1 to try to come back ever so slightly and then maybe be one bat away from tying this one up. If you're the Pirates, I just want Kristen Lowen right now in the circle to continue to do what she's doing, attacking the zone, get ahead of hitters, and find a way just to have to go up against the Richters, Fletchhawks, and Sinners of the world just one more time. If they come up twice, that's going to be trouble. But if it can just be one time, that's all that they would want. Here's the 1-1 pitch on the way. This one will run in. It'll be 2-1 to the number 7 batter here for the Squirrels. Wixo grounded out to Malk at at shortstop her last time up. 2-1 on the way here for the sophomore Lowen against the sophomore Wixo. And the pitch. That one on the outer part of the plate now 2-2. Taylor Severson is due up next. So Central Cass with a runner at second base here again in Sarah Moneylaws. Drew a walk and a 2-2 pitch. Swung on and miss, and Lowen gets her 7th strikeout. The second out here of the inning, and now it's going to be Taylor Severson. Meyer in left, Rupp in center, Jacqueline Gonkler in right. Savannah Falk is at first with Kylie at second, Malk at short, and Gonkler at third base. And the pitch. This one is laced, and that's tattooed for a single. Rounding third is going to be Moneylaw. She's coming in. Going to second base is going to be Taylor Severson. It's now 4-1 Pirates, and the Squirrels are on the board for the first time this afternoon. So the wild pitch does provide a Central Cass to get into scoring position with Sarah Moneylaws, and then coming in to score. Bottom of the 5th inning here, it's 4-1. So the Squirrels again get the run that they were looking for here to maybe break the seal. And it's now Camry Nelson. Nelson, this one takes a ball going to third base here is Severson. Slides in head first and going to get in there. So the wild pitch will allow Severson to gain an extra 60 feet. Now a runner will be at third base. So Severson with the RBI double. And now the Squirrels have a chance to make it 4-2. 1-0 pitch. This is going to be popped up out of play. Now 1-1. If Nelson can get aboard, goes back to the top of the order here with Tori Richter. Sarah Moneylaws, that'll be a hit against her and an earned run as well. Just one hit against, but the Squirrels able to get an RBI on it. This one is hit in the air. That's to straightaway center field to the track, and that one's going to be off the glove of the center fielder up. Rounding first is Nelson on her way to second. It's going to be a double on the play, and now it's a 4-2 contest. Tough play there by Rupp as she kind of was fighting the wind, also running out of real estate. Had a chance to glove it. We're going to mark that as a double there for Nelson. So back-to-back doubles here in this one. It's now 4-2, and the Squirrels are coming back. So Nelson gets the RBI hit there. This one in there for a strike. So coming in to score again is Severson. And the bottom of the lineup for Central Cass able to provide some pop here in the 5th inning. Down by 4, now trail it by 2. Lowen still looking for that final out here of the 5th and try to retire the side. 0-1 pitch. Getting out of their crouch position was Furch, and now it'll be 1 ball and 1 strike. This is the 6th batter to come to the plate here for Central Cass in the bottom of the 5th inning. Richter with a chance to keep the line moving with Fletchock due up next. 1-1 pitch. That one going to be outside for a ball, now 2-1. Squirrels being a little more patient here in the 5th inning. It helps as well. Leadoff walk. The Pirates got a leadoff walk in the 3rd inning. They were able to get that runner in. Same thing here for Central Cass. A leadoff walk comes back and haunts the Pirates. This one is smashed down the left field line, but foul. Richter got all of that one, but was well ahead as that one went out to the field here in Hillsboro. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning, a 2-run lead for the Pirates. Payoff pitch upcoming. Swung on and miss, and Lowen gets punch out number 8 of the afternoon, but 2 runs for the Squirrels do come aboard. 2 runs off 2 hits. There was no errors and 1 runner left on base. 5 complete here in Hillsboro. The Squirrels down by 2 with the Pirates coming to the plate.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family, to provide options beyond the expected, to help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health.
The days are getting longer, the sun will shine on the fields, and soon the crop will be planted and sprouting. Tim Kazette Seed Sales in Hillsboro, your local Golden Harvest seed dealer, wishes you a safe and successful planting season. Tim looks forward to seeing those black dirt fields rise to green and then shimmer with gold this year. Visit with Tim Kazette Seed Sales about your options and what fits right for you and your field at 701-430-0877. Happy farming from Tim Kazette Seed Sales of Hillsboro.
Top of the sixth inning, the Pirates see their 4-run lead cut to 2, but they're still on the lead on our Bank North scoreboard. Still to come, we'll get to our RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game, also our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection, and alongside our Player of the Game brought to you in part by Enbridge Energy. Also to come on our post-game show. The matter is, can the Pirates find a way to upset and knock off the Squirrels here in the Region 1 tournament, or can Central Cass try to mount a comeback? As we'll have the Pirates coming to the plate here with Gaukler, and Lowen. That's Jackie and Hallie do up 1 and 2 here in the sixth inning. That'll be miss as well, so 2-0 upcoming. Jacqueline with a triple her last time up in the fourth with a run scored as well. Richter on here for her so far an inning and 2/3 of work in relief. This one is a grounder to Fletchock. Fletchock goes to the right-hand side, and that'll be an out. So now at first base is Prochnow goes back to first here. With Nelson being taken out of the game, we'll get to some of the particulars here. So Gaukler goes 4-3 on the putout, as Post again will be coming up. Post so far today 0 for 1 with a strikeout. In center field right now, it's Camry Nelson for Central Cass. Here's the pitch. That one will be outside for a ball, 1-0. Money Laws is going to go to left now after she came in and pitched it for Peyton Nelson, and looks like Camry Nelson make it. Severson is going to be at at right. Here's a pitch. Swung on and missed. Now 1-1. So some new players coming into the game for Scott Costa as well. So some of the defensive changes. As Fletchock is still at second base. Holzer is at short. Center at third. This one foul tipped. Be 1-2. Pranty is behind the plate here. So again in left field. Trying to look through the glasses here. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here. The pitch to Post. This one is hit on the ground. Richter will have no trouble with that one. Goes 1-3 unassisted. 2 down now in the sixth inning. So coming up to the plate now is going to be the pitcher, Lowen. Lowen with a walk, a stolen base, and a run scored in the third. Singled her last time up. Hits one at infield, and that one's going to be out of play. An in and out swing there. Now 0-1. So for Central Cass, able to get 2 runs in the bottom of the fifth inning. Trailing it by 2, and when they come up to the plate, it'll be their heavy knockers. And Fletchock, Sinner, and Pranty, 2, 3, and 4 are scheduled due up for Scott Koss and Central Cass in the bottom of the sixth inning. Tori Richtover looks in the dugout here as the Squirrels trailing it by 2, trying to get one more out and bring the bats to the plate. And the pitch, that'll miss. So 1 ball and 1 strike now after the foul ball. As Meyer is due up next, the number 8 batter for the Pirates. If Lowen can try to get a 2-out rally going here. Really nice performance so far today, both on the mound and at the plate. In game number 1, able to get a couple RBIs, and this one so far, again, mentioned a run scored and able to also keep the line moving. What Gaukler was at third base with an RBI as well. That one came in the fourth inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Richter looks into Pranty. The wind, this one is going to be fouled again, and we'll keep it at 1-2. The The winner of this contest plays the winner of our next game on your live event. Northern Cass, the 3 seed, won earlier today over Enderlin. Would love to replicate what the Pirates are doing, and all of a sudden, dare we say it, maybe the 1 and 2 seeds from Region 1 will be coming from the losers bracket. Swung on and missed, and Richter retires the side. That's her 3rd strikeout in relief. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. Bottom of the 6th inning we go with the Squirrels coming to the plate.
The Trail District Health Unit is ready to take your appointment for first, second, and booster vaccinations for COVID-19. These appointments are available every Tuesday from 9 to 11 a.m. at the Trail County Courthouse and June 16th at the Mayville Lutheran Church. Moderna and Pfizer vaccines available. Call Trail District Health Unit to schedule your appointment at 701-636-4434. Public Health. Prevent, promote, protect. Trail District Health Unit.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Bottom of the 6th inning, we go on our Bank North scoreboard. It's the Pirates and the Squirrels 4-2 here in the Region 1 tournament. The number 1 seed in jeopardy of losing, but again, it's a double elim. It's not single elimination, so the Squirrels could come back through the losers bracket, but you would have work to do again for whoever loses this. You'd have to beat Enderlin on Monday at noon. Then have to go up against Hillsborough Central Valley, and then the loser of the Northern Cass Kinder Richland game. And then you'd have to win one more on top of that to try to get to state. Here's the pitch on the way. This one is hit in the air, and that one is going to be to left field, and the left fielder comes in and gloves it. Meyer there. Grace Fletchock gives it a ride into left center. 1 pitch, 1 out now in the bottom of the 6th inning. That was a good hit by Fletchock. Meyer just didn't have too far to go in the gap, as right now the outfield playing about as far back as you can with Sinner stepping to the plate. Sinner pops one up, and that'll be out of play now, 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike. Some of the Kindred Richland fans have filed their way in alongside Northern Cass. A lot of eyes paying attention to see who would be into the semifinals on Monday. And the 0-1 pitch. Sinner hits one deep in the air to left. Going to the track there is Meyer, and Meyer makes the catch with about 5 feet of real estate in front of her. Sinner just missed a solo homer, and it's allowed out number 2 in the bottom of the 6th. And Meyer has had to go left. Meyer's had to go right in left field here. 2 nicely gloved plays there by Meyer in left field, and now it's Pranty. 2 down quickly here in the bottom of the 6th inning as Lowen still on 5 2/3 innings, and this one is hit down the line, and now it's going to be 0-1. The Squirrels are trying to square up the softball a little bit more in the 5th and the 6th inning, but again, the Pirates got a 4-0 lead. For those of you that are just joining us, the Squirrels with 2 runs in the 5th after Hankinson scored 2 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, and 1 in the 5th inning. That's got to our 4-2 Bank North scoreboard. And the 0-1 pitch. This one's to be popped up, and the first baseman backhands it there in Savannah Falk. 3 up, 3 down, and there was only 4 pitches thrown. Make that 5 pitches thrown in the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. The Pirates looking for some insurance next on your live event.
The Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts congratulate the seniors on your success and wish you well in your future endeavors. They encourage you to step into your future, secure in the knowledge that this world needs you and the unique, inspiring gifts that only you can give. Best wishes go with you graduates as you prepare for the greater challenges ahead in a world of new possibilities. Congratulations, graduates, from the administration and staff of the Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts. To all students, parents, and families of the Hillsborough and Central Valley Schools, thank you for a great year.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Top of the 7th inning we go, still to come on our post-game show. Brought to you in part by Halstead Telephone Company. The final numbers of this one, take a look at our RDK Enterprises precision play of the game. It might be the left fielder Meyer. They're making 2 nice plays in left in the bottom of the 6th inning. Also, we'll get to our Enbridge Energy player of the game and more. That's all to come on our post-game report. 4-2 is your score. The Pirates coming to the plate right now. First pitch swinging on the way with Meyer. So Haley, Furch, and Falk. It's the 8, 9, and 1 batters here. Against Torrey Richter so far, 2 2/3 innings, just 1 hit against. That one's going to be a strike. Now 0-2. And excuse me, no hits against so far for Richter, but a run did come across after there was an error in center field, stolen base on the wild pitch. 0-2 pitch. That'll miss for a ball, now 1-2. So again, Richter, 2 2/3 innings of work, 1 run against, but on no hits, no walks, 3 strikeouts. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way by Richter. That one will miss for a ball, now 2-2. Central Cass, the 1 seed. The 2 seed in this tournament is Kinder Richland. The 3 seed Northern Cass, the 4 seed Pirates. 2-2 pitch. This one foul back, and we'll keep it again at 2-2. So far, it's gone as advertised. If you take a look at the higher seeds advancing, going as chalk, the 4 seed Pirates, a 10-run win over the 5 seed Burrows earlier this morning. That game started at 10 a.m. 2-2 pitch, and another foul ball here from Meyer. The 3 seed Northern Cass over the number 6 seed Enderlin Eagles as well. So this looking to be the first lower seed game number 3 of this tournament, trying to find a way to get to the semis. 2-2 pitch, fouled again, and Meyer having a really good at-bat here with Torrey Richter. Richter the junior, Meyer the junior as well. Pitch number 8 upcoming here, and Meyer's just been able to foul a handful of these away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out here in the 7th. 8-9-1 batters again for the Pirates, and the payoff pitch. Taking for a ball, missing on the off-speed pitch does Richter, but not by much. Meyer for a second looked as if she was going to go through the zone instead. We'll keep it at 3-2. And the offering. Swung on and missed, and Richter gets the punch out. Back-to-back case for Richter. That's her 4th. And coming to the plate here for the Pirates is going to be Ashlyn Furch. Furch 0 for 2 for the sophomore catcher with a pair of strikeouts here. In the bottom of the 7th inning, we'll let you know who's coming up for a Central Cass after this pitch. That'll go to the backstop. For the Squirrels, it'll be Sarah Moneylaws came in for Peyton Nelson, Holzer, and Wixo. So your 5, 6, and 7 batters in the lineup. Now, if you're Central Cass, that could be an okay thing because that's where you got your first 2 runs across in the game. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Foul back, and we'll make it 1-2 as Northern Cass and Kindred Richland, the Vikings, warming up on a couple of other fields here on the Olson Softball Complex. A really nice facility in terms of 3 fields here to play softball. 1-1 pitch on the way by Richter. Good pitch right at the knee, inner part of the plate, 1-2. And Mike Lowe just saying, hey, you know what? Probably not the worst take right there because if you're going to swing in on that pitch, that one probably just would have been a grounder up the line. 1-2 on the way here for Richter. This one is popped up, and that's going to be a foul ball as coming down the line there for Central Cass was Michaela Prochnow, and she says, you know what, I'll just kind of leave it and let that be. So 1 ball, 2 strikes upcoming here with Richter. The righty looking on Ashlyn Furch. Last inning of softball here, unless Central Cass, the 1-2 pitch, missing in the dirt low, now 2-2. Unless the Squirrels able to keep the Pirates off the board here, and then they can plate 2 runs in the 7th, then we would have extras. So this is the first 7-inning full game, at least to this point, of the Region 1 softball tournament. 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed, and Richter gets the punch out. 5th strikeout here for Richter in relief, and right now the Pirates will be going back to the top of the order for the 4th time this afternoon with Savannah Falk. Falk is 1 of 3 in the day with a stolen base, a run scored in the 5th. She reached base on an error, had a single in the 3rd inning. Here's the pitch on the way. Swung on. That's going to be a strike now, 0-1. Tori Richter will look in with Prantz, Sinner at third base, Holzer at short, Fletchock at second, and Prochnow at first. Here is the infield for the Squirrels. 0-1 pitch on the way. This one is hit in the air, and that's going to be down the left field line. Severson is there. Is she able to get to it quickly? Rounding first is Savannah Falk, and it's a 2-out base knock here for the leadoff batter for the Pirates. First hit against Richter in relief, and now all of a sudden it's Mary Rupp coming to the plate. If Rupp can get aboard, Kaya Mauk is due up next. Rupp 0 for 3 today. Pop out, line out, and a ground out. Richter 1 out away from getting the Squirrels to the plate in the bottom of the 7th. As taking a strike is going to be Rupp, as Savannah Falk took a nice little lead at first base. Here's the 0-1 pitch upcoming here as Richter looks into Prantz. And the pitch, foul tipped into the glove, and now that'll be 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. Runner at first is Falk. Rupp is coming behind the count, 0-2. We'll see if she can battle here against Richter. Swung on and missed, and Richter gets the strikeout, her 6th strikeout of the afternoon. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left. To the bottom of the 7th we go. The Squirrels need 2 runs, otherwise the Pirates will pull off the upset here on your live event.
It's the concert event of the summer in the Brainerd Lakes area. Lakes Jam, June 22nd through June 25th at Brainerd International Raceway.
R&J Broadcasting is the presenting sponsor.
Experience Lakes Jam. For rock and rollers, the main stage features Tesla, Warrants, and Hairball. For country enthusiasts, John Party, Cole Swindell, Gabby Barrett, and Mark Wills. Experience watercross, drifting, and lawnmower racing. For on-site camping, lodging, and tickets, visit lakesjam.com.
Chase Miller alongside Fernando here with you. It's your live event from the Olson Softball Complex here. The Pirates and the Squirrels as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. So far, Kristen Lowen on the mound. 6 innings of work, 2 hits, 2 runs against her. One of those was earned. A walk and 8 strikeouts. Lowen, in a perfect game going through 3. And a no-hitter going through 4 innings. The Squirrels coming to the plate here for Central Cass. That's going to be Sarah Moneylaws again coming up to the plate.
Now batting number 17, Sarah Moneylaws.
Moneylaws started the scoring for Central Cass with a walk and a run scored after she pinch hit for Nelson back in the 5th inning. And that's what they're looking for here as well to do. Get aboard some way, somehow. Moneylaw's first pitch swinging, hits one in the air to right, and that's over the right fielder, Jacqueline Gaukler. Rounding first on her way to second is Moneylaw's, and it's a stand-up double here for the Central Cass Squirrels to open the bottom of the 7th inning. 3rd hit of the game for Central Cass, and now Riley Holzer is scheduled to come up next. We'll see if we maybe get a courtesy runner here. Scott Costa saying, yep, we're going to get a courtesy runner coming on as a new runner here for Central Cass. So Mitchell will come on. Whitney now at second base. So the Squirrels at least bare needed to bring the game-tying run to the plate here in the inning, and they've done that here with Holzer. Holzer, the number 6 batter in the lineup, 0 for 2 with a strikeout swinging her last time up with Mitchell now at second. And the pitch? That'll be a ball. Now it'll be 1-0. So runner at second base again, bottom of the 7th inning. Holzer, 1 ball, no strikes. Looking for the complete game is Lowen in the circle for the Pirates. 1-0 pitch. Missing now 2-0. Lowen 3 up, 3 down the first. Same in the second and the third. Struck out Richter to start the fourth inning, and then an error by the third baseman. Gaukler allowed the first base runner of the game in the third with Fletchock. Swung on and missed. That's 2-1. So Fletchock again got a base in the fourth inning on the air, but then a strikeout and a lineout to get out of the jam in the fourth inning. So Lowen was nearly flawless in the first four, but then the fifth inning started with a leadoff walk with Moneylaws, and she came in and scored, and since then we've had a new ball game. 2-1 pitch. This one is popped up, and the third baseman giving chase and Ellie Gaukler, but can't get there quick enough. Now it's 2-2. Ball game that started back at 2:07. Kind of gone as advertised so far. Think about 90 minutes of high school softball for a 7-inning game. Well pitched as well. 2-2 pitch on the way. That one gonna miss for a ball, makes the count full. Lowen has only walked one batter so far here today for the Pirates. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Mitchell at second base. Holzer at the plate. This one has popped up, and that'll be out of play, and we'll keep it at 3-2. And paying attention is warming up again as the Kindred Richland Vikings alongside with Northern Cass. Every time there's a cheer or a hit, they kind of look over and see what's the situation. Lowen looks in and delivers. 3-2 pitch, got her on the strikeout. The 9th strikeout by the sophomore Lowen, and 1 down now in the bottom of the 7th inning. Paige Wixo is coming up now. Wixo with a grounder and a strikeout here. She is the game-tying run at the plate now for the Squirrels. If Wixo can get aboard, then all of a sudden you would be bringing the game-winning run to the plate, and it may be a potential walk-off. But right now, Wixo just needs to find a way to get aboard as the Squirrels are down to their final 2 outs here in the 7th inning. Wixo takes a ball, 1-0. Mitchell again at second base, courtesy runner. 1-0 pitch, swung on and missed, now 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's the Region 1 softball tournament on your live event. Been a fun day so far, and this game has just added to the party. 1-1 pitch. This one is foul back, and Wixo will be now behind the count 1-2. I think our next contest as well with Northern Cass and Kindred Richland could be pretty interesting. Kindred Richland with just 1 senior on their team, but the heartbeat in Maddie Burchell, and Northern Cass Slinger Richmond, they're pretty good as well as seniors. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way by Lowen. Swung on and miss, and it's strikeout number 10. 1 down, 1 out remaining, as Taylor Severson is coming up to the plate, and Severson doubled her last time up and then came in as well on a run scored, as they're going to have a little meeting right now in the circle with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Camry Nelson would be due up next with Severson again coming to the plate. The Squirrels down to their final out here in the Region 1 softball tournament. Winner plays in the semifinals at 4 o'clock on Monday, and the winner of that game punches at least their ticket to state. They still have a chance to try to win this region tournament, but 2 teams from the region make state. So if you win this game, you're 1 win away from getting to Theraldson Complex on the campus of NDSU. Taylor Severson steps in. First pitch swinging. That one is popped up. Is it going to stay long enough? Oh, the catcher, Furch, went Superwoman style for that one, trying to go head first. She gave it all she had. She got a little dirty on the process as well. Now 0-1. If you lose, you got to come through the loser's bracket and find a way to win 3 games in a row, 2 on Monday and 1 on Tuesday, to keep your hopes alive for making the state tournament. 0-1 pitch on the way by Lowen. This one is popped up and hit in the air. Playable for the center fielder, Rupp, who comes in. Rupp gloves in, and that'll do it. The number 4 seed Pirates upset the 1 seed Central Cass Squirrels by a final of 4-2. No runs. Where was a hit? No errors and 1 runner left on base. Lowen pitches the complete game with 10 strikeouts, 3 hits, 2 runs against her, 1 walk, and 1 earned run. Again, your final 4-2 Pirates advance in the Region 1 tournament. We'll let you know how it's going to happen with our post-game show and put a bow on this one here on your live event.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
The Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts congratulate the seniors on your success and wish you well in your future endeavors. They encourage you to step into your future, secure in the knowledge that this world needs you and the unique, inspiring gifts that only you can give. Best wishes go with you graduates as you prepare for the greater challenges ahead in a world of new possibilities. Congratulations, graduates, from the administration and staff of the Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts. To all students, parents, and families of the Hillsborough and Central Valley Schools, thank you for a great year.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000-plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving the lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots, American Crystal Sugar Company.
As we come back on our post-game show, brought to you in part by Halstead Telephone Company. As Halstead Telephone Company, discover local and reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone, it's how to connect online at halsteadtel.com. That's halsteadtel.com. Here's the final box score in this one. Hankinson, 4 runs. The co-op of Hankinson, Fairmount, Campbell, Tinto, Ross, Holt, Lidgerwood, the Pirates fast pitch team. 4 runs, 5 hits. There was 1 error with 4 runners left on base for Central Cass. 2 runs, 3 hits, an error, and 3 runners on. Lowen picks up the complete game win. Nelson with the loss, a game that went 1 hour and 29 minutes. Peyton Nelson goes 3 1/3 innings, gives up 3 runs, 3 hits, all earned, 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. Torrey Richter in relief went 3 2/3 innings for the Squirrels with 6 strikeouts, 1 run that was unearned, and 1 hit against as well here for Richter. On the opposite side, we go for Kristen Lowen, who is the story of the game. 7 runs, the complete game, 7 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 was earned with a walk, and 10 strikeouts. It's now time to get to our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Enbridge Energy, life takes energy. Enbridge.com, that's Enbridge.com. Well, you got it. Kristen Lowen, she helped her own cause as well at the plate. She would go 1 of 2 with a run scored and a run batted in as well. Walk with a stolen base in the 3rd, then had an RBI single in the 4th inning and the complete game as well. The sophomore sensation, Kristen Lowen from the Pirates fast pitch team, is our Enbridge Energy player of the game. We go from there now to our RDK Enterprises precision play of the game. RDK Enterprises, now that you're getting into the field or thinking about planting of Hillsborough and Drayton wants you to have a successful season, RDK Enterprises, call 701-636-2119. And you can give it to Kristen Lowen as well in terms of her ability to pitch. But you got to give it to Meyer in left field. There was a couple hard hits by Fletchock in center. 1 went in the gap. 1 went all the way to the wall. And Meyer was able to play them both nicely in the 6th inning as well. So we're going to give that as our precision plays of the game here in this one. So your final again, the Kindred Richland Vikings and Northern Cache Jaguars coming up next, but a final. the number 4 seed. And the first upset here of the Region 1 softball tournament, the Pirates pick up the 4-2 win, and the Pirates await the winner of our next contest here. They will play Monday at 4 o'clock here on your live event. If they win that, they're heading to state. If they lose, they still can find a way to get to state through the losers bracket. On the opposite side for Central Cass, they will play the Enderlin Eagles at noon on Monday to open up the Region 1 softball tournament Day 2 coverage. And if they win that contest, they would get to another game on Monday, May the 23rd, in another win or go home type of game against the winner of HCV and then the loser of Northern Cass Kinder Richland, that contest to try to get to Monday. And then the Squirrels would have to potentially play the Pirates again, or maybe the Jags or the Vikings. So a lot to get to. Nothing's been determined quite yet, but we know this. Work to be done for Scott Koss and the Central Cass Squirrels. And if you're Mike Lowe, you're one win away from making it to the state tournament. Again, your final, the Fats pitch of the Hankinson Pirates, 4-2 as they get the 6-5, as they improve to 6-5 on the season. Central Cass drops to 12-4. On behalf of Fernando, I'm Chase Miller. Thanks to Mark Forsyth and Jake Berkemeyer as well, doing some stuff from behind the scenes for us here in this one. Coming up at around 4 o'clock, it's game number 4 of the Region 1 softball tournament in Hillsboro. It's Kinder Richland and Northern Cass. That's coming up next on our next live stream on yourliveevent.com.